We are on the Green Big Ideas Record and Practice Journal. We're working on 6.3 today, and we are comparing integers. For number 2, we have negative 10.4, and what we want to do is we want to put in those symbols, greater than, less than, or equal to. Okay. Remember, with my less than, we put in the L, so it spells less than, L-E-S-S. Now the trick for this one is we have negative 10.4 and we have negative 10.04. The one thing that we can do to make this problem a little bit easier is to simply add a 0 here. So now we are 2 places past the decimal, so it's 10.40 and it's 10.04. Now we want to go with the one that is closest to 0 as the biggest number. So which one is closer to 0? Negative 10.40 or negative 10.04? And negative 10.04 would be closest to 0, so it's going to be less than. Okay. For number 4, we have negative 2/3 and we have negative 2 and 2/3 and negative 2 1/2. Well, what we want to do with these is we want to make sure we're doing top divided by bottom and turning our fraction into a decimal. So negative 2 1/2, that one should be kind of easier. That is just simply negative 2.5. Negative 2 2/3, if you do the top divided by the bottom, we're going to get negative 2.6, and that's going to be a repeater. So we have negative 2.6 repeating, and we have negative 2.5. And for that one, it's going to be, again, it's going to be less than. Oops, got to put our ESS in there so we know that it is less than. For number 7, things get a little bit more complicated because they're asking us to do a bunch. They're asking us to do a bunch of fractions. So we're going to have to convert our fractions to decimals. So the very first one we have 1 4/5. We're going to divide the top by the bottom. 4 divided by 5, it's going to be 1.8. 1/2, we did it up here. 1/2 is going to be 0.5. Negative 3 7/8. We're just going to look at the 7/8. We want to do top divided by bottom. We're going to get 0.875. And then we just want to put the negative 3 right next to it. 7/9. 9 reminds me of repeaters. So we're going to have a repeater here. It's going to be negative 0.7, and that's going to be a repeater. And 3/5, 3 divided by 5, it's going to be negative 0.6, negative 0.6. Now what we want to do is we want to order them from least to greatest. That's what this practice is asking us to do, is order them from least to greatest. Let's change colors here. So the one that is furthest from 0, it's going to be negative 3 7/8. That's number 1. Number 2 is going to be our repeater, negative 0.7 repeating. Number 3 is going to be negative 0.6. Number 4 is going to be 1/2. And the biggest one that we have out of this number set is going to be 1 4/5. So we are putting them in order from least to greatest. Just a reminder, the farther you are in the negative world from 0, the smaller your number is. The larger you are on the right side of 0, the bigger your number is. So we are working with positive and negative numbers, and we are comparing and ordering integers.